Welcome back, guys. It's your boy ThrashFanbert here. Now we're gonna be talking about a new video that's been circulating on the internet a few months ago, since December through January. If you remember, one of the most well-known death metal bands that's been hitting the modern times, besides Gruesome, there's one called Blood Incantation. Let me give you a refreshing memory for a short period. Blood Incantation is a Colorado psychedelic element death metal band with technical and progressive elements in a death metal project. Picture picture this death inspired band, but it's consisted of sound of preservance with psychedelics and technicality as Atheist, along with the progressive metal years of Death, which is Chuck Schuldeiner's Death. If you're not familiar with it, that's fine. Sorry if I go off topic. My apologies. And the whole thing going on with Blood Incantation was just the fact that they're making an upcoming album, and there were some debates and questions going on circulating since I saw a Facebook post somewhere, and not to mention the Metal Sucks article as well. Then again, this whole thing going on was the questions that's been circulating not just on Facebook but along with Reddit as well. There's been like a lot of talks going on with some stuff going on, and there was some misinformation coming from Metal Sucks at the time when I posted this article on Instagram, and then suddenly I end up getting a random DM by somebody, and I have no clue who this was in the first place until I took a look at it. And at first I was requested to take the post down because of the misinformation, and even though, not to mention leaking, I never done any leaking nor anything. It's just that it was just a picture of the album art in question, and even though I decided to sit down and have a talk with him with an interview via DMs and stuff like that, he went by his account name, and I realized who I was chit chatting with was turned out to be Paul Radley. Sorry if I butchered his name or something, or Paul, because Paul was the guy behind Blood Incantation as well, and I decided to have a sit down and have a talk with him and question him about just the various things. And I was asked with some serious questions, like if I'm gonna get this thing pre-ordered, and maybe. I decided to pre-order like around a few weeks before the before the 25th of February, since we are like 8 or 10 days left on the 25th of February this month. But I already got mine pre-ordered since it's a CD, since I wanted to get my hands on the bonus containment. And I asked them the question to confirm it this is going to be a ambient release, and lo and behold, according to Metal Archives, this is a ambient EP album from what was it? From Blood Incantation itself. Yeah, it's a confirmed that it is a ambient release this upcoming month, and I just got mine pre-ordered for now. When the news has been spread about the whole thing to turn out to be a dark ambient release, there are some instances that some people go on a fucking rampage, like like spurring the fuck out over a upcoming EP release, and people who might be pretentious and stuff like that. I have been enjoying this. I've been enjoying this fucking shit for a little while. Like I fucking I love this one in my honest opinion, since that's your own opinion and that's your own prediction. Like in my honest prediction, if it's gonna be good enough, again, my prediction about this one, the TimeWave 01, is gonna be a there's gonna be both metalheads and ambient lovers out here, such as myself. I like dark ambient. I like dungeon synth. I like ambient of all kinds. I like neoclassical. There are some examples of ambient with death metal elements, like you got Visionaire, which is a gothic metal with death metal and dark ambient, along with the other one, Orbif, which is a British power metal band with death metal and dark ambient elements into it. I mean, these are the pretty good examples, and just to keep that in mind, I discovered them recently, and I'm just trying to give you the facts and benefit of a doubt that this is gonna be one of those death metal bands that can hit the nail with the balance between dark ambient and death metal alike because of the I like how metal has been diverse for the last 52 years. It's it's been like that because death metal has its own death thrash, death metal has its own blackened death, progressive death, technical death, deathcore, like especially slam. I mean, death metal, like in my honest opinion, let people enjoy things on their own without shitting on each other or whatever. And like for me in this case, I've been enjoying just dark ambient and death metal, and I could imagine the combination that the Blood Incantation might be doing. It would be much amazing, but it's gonna get more psychedelically trippy, just like the previous bands that Blood Incantation did with spectral voices. If that's the route they might be going for in the next future, or any other future albums in production. Like I said, in my honest opinion, that at least it's gonna get better or worse. Okay, now since we're gonna wrap this things up, and I hope this thing gets sorted out someday or somehow, and I want you all to enjoy whatever the music you like without any judgmental from any of those abominable denizens, cretins, and all the other abominations that people fucking hate the shit out of you for. Just ignore them, move along, get things going, and do what you need to do in other ways and stuff. This is ThrashFanbert here, signing off. Please subscribe to me for more future content. I haven't seen you all for a long time since I was busy, and I promise you I'll be making more videos in production, and have a good day. Peace.